Today I've got some moldy egg salad that I want to get rid of. And you know what's an egg salad. Anyway, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to see how the worms like it. I'm going to mix up some moist bedding in here since it's kind of dry, and then put them in here, which are half a cup containers. And then I will put them one each in the middle of my red worm, my blue worm, and my African nightcrawler totes. So I will be back after I mix it up with moist bedding and put them in the cups. Alright, here are the containers filled to the brim, and hopefully the covers will fit on these. It's super full. And I'll be back with the red worm bin. Okay, here's the red worm bin, ready to go. There it is, and let me get the blue worm bin. Right, here's the blue worm bin all ready to go. Okay, next on to the African nightcrawler bin. Alright, and here is the African nightcrawler bin. And we will check these containers in 1 week. And we'll see you then. Alright, this is a check on the red wiggler bin for the, was it egg salad? Egg salad. Let's see how they did. I'll be opening them up. Okay, so far all I see are mites. That's about it. That's it. Looks like there were worms on top and below, but doesn't look like any has got him inside yet. Now for the next bin. Next is the blue worm check for the egg salad. There's a lot of blue worms up at the top. See if any of them have gone in it yet. Lots of mites, just like the other one. So they're doing their job first. Before the worms will get into it. See if we can see anything from the side. Can't tell if there's any worms in here or not, but it looks like there have some gone in and out of the holes. Huh. I think I see a blue worm right there. Okay, so at least these are starting to get into it. Now on to the next bin. Check on the African night crawlers and the egg salad. Mites. Okay, so I guess the first week the red mites get their turn at it out of the food. See if I can tell if anything's gone through here. Just looks like the food is being broken down. Well, the holes look like they've been entered or attempted to be entered. Hard to tell. Food is still breaking down. I don't see any worms in here. Okay, so we'll check on it next week. This is the check on the red worm bin for the egg salad test. See how they're doing. See if they're eating. Okay, looks like worms are on the outside, on the bottom. Let's see what's on the inside. So worm on the inside cover. That means they're getting in there. Ugh, where'd these gnats come from? Ugh. Anyway, let's see. I think what has gone on here is I packed it into solid, so the worms really can't get into it so well. Let me mix it up a little bit. There are some worms on the inside, the bottom part, so they are getting into it. So I think I'll leave it. And I'll stick it back in here. And we'll deal with the gnats in a different way. Okay, on to the next bin. This is the blue worm check on the egg salad experiment. See how these guys are doing. It's a lot of mites, but it appears that the worms are getting in there. No worms on the inside cover. It's lots of mites. Let's see if I can break this up a little bit. Break this up for the worms to get in easier. Because I know they're wanting to get in there. Let's see, do we see any in there? I do see one in there. You can see it. So they are starting to get in there and do some damage. So let's cover them back up. Let them go for another week. And on to the next bin. Here we have the African night crawlers and a check. Lovely, lovely worms. On the egg salad experiment. see. Whoa. What? Look at that. They're coming out of the sides. Okay. I'm assuming that means they're in. They want the egg salad. And so do the mites. Let's see. Well, like the other two, I packed it in too well. So it's really hard for them to get inside of here. So let me mix it up a little bit so they can get in here. Poor things. They want to get in so badly, but yet they can't because I packed it too well in here. It's like going through an apple or something. Which they'll eventually get into it, but it's so difficult. Okay. There we go. I don't think there were any in here. I didn't look. No, I don't think so. They're trying to get into it. They're getting on the sides. Just not the center. Oh, look. There is one. Huh. Oops. Oh, can't see. Let me pull it up. There's one right there. Alright. Get back in there. Get in there. I don't want to smash you while I put the cover on. Okay. So all three are progressing nicely. And we'll come back next week for the next check. This is the check on the redworm bin and the, oh, what did we put in here? Egg salad. That's right, egg salad. And it looks like you're starting to get in and out of it. Let's open it up. There's some worms at the bottom here underneath the container. But of course there's no... Yeah. Okay, anytime now we can open it up. Uh-huh. There's worms going in and out of it. Funny, it doesn't smell. No bad smells. So I would say they are going for the egg salad. Let's see here. Oh my goodness, look at all those worms. Definitely going for the egg salad. There's no foul odor. Just looks muddy in here. Probably from it all breaking down, but look how many worms are in here. Get my hand out of the way. Look at that. Bunch of babies. Okay. So, whoops. So they do go for egg salad. And it is broken down. I forget which week this is. I don't know if this is the 4th week or the 5th week. But I'll put it in the description here. Okay, on to the next one. This is the check on the blue worm bin with the egg salad. Let's see how they did. There's a bunch of worms up at the top. They're fast things. Okay, let's check it out. feels lighter than previous weeks. See if there's any sticking out of here. Oh my goodness, look at that. They're all too fast and trying to get away from the light. Trying to get my fingers out of the way, but so these are bigger worms than what was in the red worm. Red worm bin, but they are going through it and loving it and digging down. Okay. All right, on to the next bin. This is still the blue worm bin I wanted to show on the bottom of the container. You can see a bunch of worms. So they're throughout this as well. Okay, on to the next bin. This is the African nightcrawler bin. Check on the test that we have. Test that we have going. Oh, this guy's okay, I hope. Test that we have going for the egg salad. There's, I think they're going for it. You can see the tail end sticking out. Look at that. Too funny. Okay, well, I think they're all a success. See how many weeks it took them to get it, finally get into it. Ugh, come on, open. Here we go. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Look how many. I see this one has a lot more castings in it than the other two. And it looks like they're almost done with it. Look at that. Look at the beautiful castings on here. There are a ton of worms in here. Look at that. Oh my. I can't even fit in here. Okay. I'm just going to keep these for one more week. That one might be done by then. I mean, all gone as far as when I mean done. Let's see if I can see any worms on the bottom side of this. I don't know without the glare. Yeah, you can see some. Amazing. Okay. And that's it for this week. Next week will be the last one, if I even do it next week, because we know they already ate into it. And I might have something else next week for us. Thank you for coming on this journey with me. This is a check on the red worms and the egg salad. Let's see how they're doing with that. Okay, it's in the center here. Well, the container is light. lighter than it was before. Castings on the top. Baby worms on the inside. I don't know if you could see that or not. Right there. Well, I think that they did well with the egg salad. Alright, they did well with the egg salad. Little baby worms in here. And a lot of castings. It's very thick. It doesn't smell bad. Just smells like earth. So they did what they're supposed to do. Alright, let's check on the other one. Alright, this is the blue worm check on the egg salad. There's a couple of worms right there. See if it'll focus. Blue worms. Okay, let's see what we have in here. This container is lighter as well. Let's see how they did. See a bunch of mites, but you can also see that this guy here wants to try and get out. There's a larvae of some sort. A lot of castings on the top. They haven't eaten it as well as the red worms, which I'm surprised. But they're still in here, working at it. Interesting, when there's still stuff to be broken down, the adults or larger juveniles will eat break down the stuff. But whereas on the other one, the red worms, it was all babies in there and everything was worked over already. Okay, on to the next bin. Alright, this is a check of the African nightcrawler bin and egg salad. Let's see, there's some worms hanging on top. Nice castings on the top. Wow, nice. Now, this feels light as well. Let's see. Alright. Okay. Same thing, broken down. Focus. Focus. Go, there's a couple of worms in here, but seems to be just as broken down. has the blue worm been? So it's a success. They will eat egg salad leftovers. And thank you for coming on this journey with me.